Hello, welcome back, A Day to Remember fans. Today I'm going to take a look down the newest album, You're Welcome, which is finally out after so long. After several delays, this album is now here in its full glory, and we're going to take a look at it from beginning to end, starting with the singles. And this is an album I've been so excited for. I mean, this is so incredibly awesome that we get a new A Day to Remember album, and it's so good in so many ways. I enjoy it so much than all the other Day to Remember albums. It's so unique, and it's not too different from their usual sound. I thought it was a great way, kind of like to stay close today to Remember's sound, to its roots, to its feeling that we all know and love from their previous albums, and it delivers something new and something amazing. So yeah, this is going to be a big one. I'm going to take a deep dive. And let's start with the singles first of all, because there are some good singles in this one. I thought like the road leading to this album was great, including the live album they recorded a couple months ago. But anyways, without further ado, let's go into You're Welcome. So I still remember when they announced they were going to release a first single, like their newest material in 3 years, besides their song with Marshmello, Rescue Me, which I thought was fantastic, but it's not included in the album, so I'm not going to talk about it much. But like their first song in a long time was Degenerates, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really impressed with Degenerates. I thought it was not a great reintroduction into A Day to Remember. I thought the song wasn't really that great. I didn't like the lyrics. I didn't like the feeling the song had. I thought it was classic. I mean, I thought it had the A Day to Remember feeling. I acknowledge that. I was like, okay, well, it didn't really impress me at first. So. But then a couple months later, I think it was November 2019, they released Resentment, which was a game changer. I love that song. Resentment is one of A Day to Remember's best songs, I think. And I thought that song was good. It was heavy. I had a lot of like worries that A Day to Remember, the new album was going to be either not heavy enough or not poppy enough. But as always, it captures the perfect balance between the two, and Resentment, it's like the testament to that. Resentment was like A Day to Remember's way of saying, hey, we're still us, we're gonna make this album what you love from us, but still deliver new stuff and powerful stuff. So after Resentment, in April or March, I don't remember, they released Mind Reader, which is a fantastic song in every ways. Mind Reader is easily top 10 A Day to Remember songs of all time. Like that song captures so much feeling. It's easy to sing to. It's easy to scream. The lyrics are great. The music video is also great. I thought they did a great job with the animation of that video. The whole song just, it's just so powerful, and it's so awesome. I love the topic of toxic relationships in songs, and this song does a great job of capturing that, like that feeling in a toxic relationship where you don't know what the other person is thinking and you're trying to express yourself. That's what the song is about, and I love it. I love Mind Reader so much. So yeah, those were some great. It was a great way to go back into ADTR. I think the other single, well, a couple months, that was just basically when they announced the album. Then we have Brick Wall, which I thought was great. I think it's a great song. It's the intro song to the album, and I think it's a great way to start it. I love like the build up, kind of like the heavy parts. There's like a really long, extended like heavy part full of like guitar breakdowns, and it's just so cool. I like that song. I like Brick Wall. It's a little different from what we're used to hearing from them, but I still enjoyed it. And then there was another single, Everything We Need, which is the last song in the album. And that song is just simply fantastic. Everything We Need is so fun. It's so beautiful. It's really awesome. It's like the softest song in the album, I think. And it's really good. It's just awesome to put on the road. It's really easy to listen to. Like, it's a great way to introduce people into A Day to Remember. Like, their softer songs are a great way to do that. And it still carries a lot of feeling. All of these songs are excellently written. I love them. And yeah, I think those are pretty much all the singles that I covered. Yeah, okay, so now let's go onto the full album. Like go track by track. All right, let's analyze You're Welcome beginning to end. So we started with Brick Wall, which I already talked about. It was super good. Mind Reader, best song on the album, easily, beautiful, impactful in every ways. Bloodsucker, this is another song about toxic relationships. Bloodsucker is super awesome. I love listening to this song, singing to it. Bloodsucker it also talks about just people in general that kind of like make you not feel like you're like 100% yourself. And I'm sure a lot of the people who listen to the lyrics will relate in some way. I have. And it's just a great song overall. It's kind of heavy, but it's also like, it's like soft enough for people to listen to. And I love it. I love songs that capture that balance between heavy and, pop, punk rock, which, it's the reason we all love A Day to Remember. And then we got Last Chance to Dance, Bad Friend, heaviest song of the album. I love it. I love that A Day to Remember is still doing these heavy songs. They capture so much feeling. I'm sure they're great to listen live. I can't wait for them to, tour so I can listen to this song live and just like headbang with the crowd. Last Chance to Die is super heavy. It's about, it's about broken friendships. I love it. And yeah, I think it was great. So FYM, it was good. I liked it. The lyrics were great, but I thought it could have been executed better. FYM talks about, integrity over money, and it's a good song. I like it, but it doesn't really stand out compared to the others. It's still a pretty good song. Like I think every single song on the album that has its purpose. Like there's no filler songs, and that's the reason I love this record, because records have no filler songs are the best at what they do. So after FYM, we have High Diving, which is a pretty awesome song. It's like super feel good. It's kind of like a song you put on to relax. And yeah, I thought it was a great song to jam to, just to sing around. It's a great song. I love it. It's pretty high tier on my You're Welcome ranking. So after High Diving, we got Resentment, which is, I already talked about it, super heavy, super full of feeling, and I enjoyed it so much, so much. Looks Like Hell is amazing in every way too. This is a high tier song in my A Day to Remember You're Welcome ranking. I love the chorus after Jeremy's vocals, like it's like really awesome to sing. I enjoyed the song in so many ways, and I think it's pretty high up. Viva la Mexico, that is a great song. I love the reference to Mexico. I think it was great. I felt so good listening to that song because I'm from Mexico, and I love when people reference my country. A Day to Remember, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to come and tour in Mexico. It was super fun to listen to. The chorus is great. It's like Viva la Mexico. Well, Mexico. That's my criticism with the song. I thought this should have said Viva la Mexico instead of Viva la Mexico, because in Mexico that's how you pronounce Mexico. It's Mexico. So that's my only criticism. But otherwise, it's great. It's great to listen to. Then we got Only Money, which is pretty sad, but that's the reason I love it. I loved the lyrics in Only Money. It's a really interesting story. I loved the way they told the story about, it makes you really realize what is important in life. And I think one of the things that are most important in life is to take care of the people you love, like take care of your family, check in on them every once in a while. That is why I remember the birthdays of every person I meet, like at least if it's once a year, if I can just call them on their birthday, wish them a good day. That's a great way to stay in touch. So I highly recommend that. I think it's a great song with a great message and a tragic story. And I love Only Money. It's one of my favorite songs in the album. Then after Only Money, we have Degenerates, which I already talked about it. Wasn't really that impressive. Didn't enjoy it as much, but I still like it. I still like to listen to it in the album. I think it was good. It was okay, but yeah. So then we got Permanent, which is another song that I liked, but it's also didn't really stand out. I enjoyed like the same like the mix, how Jeremy's vocals complement the song. It was good, but I still it doesn't really stand out as much. So re-entry, I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. I honestly didn't have not much to say about it. I think it's good to listen to in the album. But it's still like the like some of the others doesn't really stand out, but it's still great to listen to. Maybe I need to listen to the album a couple more times just to kind of get the feeling to it because there are a lot of songs. There are several songs that I didn't really like notice much on the first listen, but after listening to that over and over again, you catch something that you miss. Kind of like looks like hell. Like you listen to aspects of the song that you go like, oh, that is pretty good, and I didn't notice that on first listen. So I'm gonna have to do it again. But yeah, so after re-entry, it's everything we need, which wraps up the album pretty well. It's a pretty soft song to end to, and it's just a great song. And overall, the album is great. I thought it was an excellent album. Every song is amazing in every way.
75, 75, just to see if I'm dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive. Cause I know I got you, and you know you got me. We got everything we need. We got everything we need. I know I got you, and you know you got me.
So yeah, as I said before, You're Welcome is a awesome work of art. I think it's A Day to Remember's best material to date. It's a pretty bold statement because I love A Day to Remember. I'm pretty familiar with all of their previous albums, especially their old ones. Like their first albums are amazing, and I think this album is still pretty high up. Like honestly, I think they have gone through so many changes over their career, and I think they're still kicking it. They're still going with everything into the future. So this is the beginning of a new era, and I'm all for it. I'm all for A Day to Remember's, like new chapter in their story. And I love that they're collaborating with more artists. I love to see like more songs, like the one "Rescue Me" with Marshmello. I thought it was a great collaboration that came out of nowhere. And yeah, I would love to see him like at least do some vocals in some like EDM songs or something like that. But yeah, overall, You're Welcome. It was a great album. 88 out of 100. I think, I mean, it's not a perfect album, but I still love it in so many ways. It's such a perfectly crafted record that I think a few artists can pull off. So yeah, 88 out of 100. Anyways, that's everything for today. A Day to Remember. Thank you for this awesome album. I'm going to put it on repeat. And yeah, I enjoyed it so much. So thank you for all. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.